All right, we're not gonna waste any more time. Hi guys, we're here, we're starting. How are y'all doing? Welcome back to the Don't Be a Karen podcast. If you're new here, this is my podcast where I talk about gaming life, and we usually have a special guest, and today is no exception. So, I'm gonna go ahead and scroll up and read everyone who's here. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll explain kind of why we had a little bit of a later start time. All right. So we have Jade, thank you so much for the pinned comment. Brogan YT, Tribal Queen Ellie. We have Ryan. We have Lan. Hello, welcome in. I think that's everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. My special guest is deafened, so I will bring him in momentarily. Also, we have a 10 like hype already, which is crazy. I love your earrings. Oh, thank you. These are literally my favorite. I got them at Spirit during Halloween time because as the resident goth, we go shopping for everyday stuff at Halloween time. So, Mr. Dill, hello, welcome in. And yes, so, I had to start a little late. So, as some of you might have known, I'm in the middle of potty training my child. It's going pretty well. We finally are getting some moments where it just clicks. He's been going to the bathroom at home. He went with his grandparents over the weekend when we were gone. School's a little iffy. So today, I literally, no joke, 10 minutes before I was supposed to get into my VC call with our special guest, I got a message from his teacher saying, hey, he had a big accident. His shoes are soaked. Please bring him shoes. And so immediately I was kind of like, what do I do? Because when I have this is one of my anxiety triggers, is when things happen unexpectedly. I'm kind of all over the place. So luckily our special guest was very accommodating. It was like, no big deal. Let's start a little later. And so a big thank you if you're listening. And I took him 2 pairs of shoes and kind of talked to his teacher about some things that do work better at home. And yeah, so that's why we have a later start time, is I had to go ahead and take care of mom business, and he's good now. And yeah, if you keep spamming, we'll have to time you out because we don't want any spamming. So yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to stop talking about myself because this is not about me at all. It's about our special guest. So I'm going to go ahead and... So I want to say, first of all, this person's very special. They are an amazing human being. I've known them for almost 2 years, which is about the same time as I've known a lot of you in the community, because I'll explain that later. I've been doing this for literally almost 2 years. So, hold on. Now I'm all paranoid every time I get a message from his school. New potty, oh boy. Oh my gosh! Yes! Woohoo! Not me overly excited about my child using the bathroom at school, but guys, can we get a hype for Emmett? Let's go! As I literally was just talking about it. Let's go, man. Let's go. That's awesome. I know someone who's getting a trip to Walmart later today. Hype for my kid. Like, that is amazing. And, so sorry. I'm rambling, I know, but my son, as you guys know, I'm very open. He does have autism. So things like potty training and stuff can be difficult. So... this is huge. He's done so well with this. I do think he's just ready. So again, like, I'm so proud of him. So yeah, I will be taking him to Walmart after school today because he deserves it. Oh my gosh, everyone, my mom and my husband are blowing up my phone. But yes, I can't heart it. Okay, enough talking about potty stuff. Okay, all right. So anyways, my special guest is amazing. He's awesome. We're actually like subscriber buddies, which is really cool. So maybe we can have a 2K party together. But it's the one and only Sir Zerum, Callum. I'm gonna undeafen him and bring him in. Let's see. Hello, can you hear me?
I believe I can hear you.
Hello, guys, can you hear him? Pop, welcome in. Hello, welcome in. But yes, can you guys hear Callum okay? Let me know.
It is me, the one and only.
Look at that beautiful Fampy. Hello, and thank you for being here for 9 months. That's crazy. Yes, podcast hype. Let's go. Yes, I was in his shoes before. Congrats to him. But guys, can you hear Callum? Let me know if he is okay with the music, because it's like me, music, and him. Let me know if I need to bump him up at all.
It's also making sure I don't talk too close to the mic there, because we don't want something like, I don't know, ASMR, whatever it's called there. We don't want that, do we? Like.
Jade says you sound good.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you.
Yes, I can hear him. All right, so that's 2 people that can hear you good. And is the music good okay as well? ASMR, yes. But I'm guessing, okay, how's the music? I guess that's pretty good.
Hopefully, as audio can be an issue at times. We all know that. Lan says sounds good. Oh, good.
Okay, so anyway, so yeah, how are you, Callum? How's it going?
Thank you very much, Karen. Thanks for letting me be here. It's Nolan, and everything's actually going great. Thank you for asking.
That is so awesome. I love that. So, if you guys don't know who this is the wonderful Cersei, your DM, aka Callum. He is a content creator. Shocker, shocker. His link will be flying around during the podcast today. So if you guys have not checked him out, like I said, we are subscriber buddies, so I am nothing but cheering this man on to get to 2K. I really hope he gets there before me because he's been doing it longer than me, so I gotta get him there. It's your time to shine, buddy.
I'll get there eventually. I'll give myself to the end of the year, so I got loads of
time. Oh,
you're
gonna totally get there before the end of the year. Are you kidding me?
Well, I will say this, that if I don't get there by the end of the year, I'll be like, YouTube's definitely on something.
He's our resident shadow. Yes, and we will be talking about that. So I guess the first question I want to ask you is, how did you get started on YouTube? What was kind of your inspiration to start either streaming? Did you make videos first, or did you always just kind of go right into streaming?
Well, to start off, to answer your question there, Karen, did I start on this channel alone? No, I did not. As I can say, it started off on a previous channel, which I had for about a year. I first started getting into watching streams as just being a viewer on a previous channel. I basically started off by just doing streaming first. From my PS4. Did it for like a few months, and well, as when it comes to being a newbie in that, there it was all going well for a bit, and then it basically didn't actually work out because I was doing too much too soon, and like I said, I was such a newbie, and it all didn't work out, and that channel just was gone because I got rid of it. And then I came back on this one, and then viewer for 1 whole year, and then by the end, around beginning of 2019, sorry, I'm starring, I do apologize. 2019, I tried again from scratch, and yeah. So all in all, it was basically just doing one live stream a week there, bit by bit, to build myself up to get a game PC to where I am now.
That's awesome. I love that. I didn't know you had a previous channel beforehand. See, that's new to me. I've just had my YouTube, like, kid you not, I've had my YouTube channel since I was 13 years old. I'm a little younger than Callum by, like, you're 34, right?
At the moment, until 12th of July when I turn 35, which is scary, I'll be halfway through my 30s. Ugh.
You look great. I would never have guessed.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm a baby. I'll be 30 in November.
You got a gift. You got more years than me.
Oh, stop it.
I mean, it's true. I say it to everyone younger than me, because it is a fact.
Oh yeah, totally a fact. Yes, of course. You know, because you're just so ancient, Callum.
Well, at least we agree on something.
There we go. We got some Mr. D. I'll be 21 in December. Good lord. Babies. Eslo, hello, welcome in. I do see you. Jade, you are the same age. You're the same age I was when I had my first child, and you're also having a boy just like me. So the parallels there are unprecedented. I was 25 when I had my son, and you'll be 25 when you have your son in July. So that's crazy. Wait, Callum, did you say your birthday's in July too?
Yep,
oh
July 12th.
Oh my god, I can't with you. July birthdays. That's like... So I kid you not. Let's run through this here. My youngest brother, my husband, Ryan, probably Silas, who is Jade's upcoming child, and you. That is 5 birthdays in July. I can't... This is why I'm broke in July, y'all.
We got Eslo, I think, his birthday in July as well.
Oh
as
my
well, a friend
god!
Of ours, Shadowbones. We call the July boys.
You guys are babies. I'll be 35. No, Callum's not a baby. Callum's the same age as you.
I'm 34, but I'll be 35 in July. So
I'll be 19 in September. Oh my goodness, you baby! Some of you are babies. But yeah, Jade, your due date is my husband's birthday, so they could share a birthday. Johnny's birthday is July 12th. That's crazy. It's crazy. Science!
Yep, it is.
Science! So obviously, no shocker is that you clearly love Sonic the Hedgehog, but more or less you love Shadow the Hedgehog. He's kind of your channel's mascot. So how did you find, like, how old were you when you got into Sonic the Hedgehog? Was it the TV shows, or did you just fall in love with the games? Kind of tell me about that.
It's an interesting question indeed, and I do have the answer to that. It was actually back when I was only 5 years old. I kid you not, 5. And then it was, I don't know how it happened, but it was my mum's brother, my uncle, introduced me to it because he had the very first game on the Sega Genesis. He introduced me to it, and I do remember mum was being like, "Oh no, what have you done?" And then, well, the fandom just started from there. And once I fell in love with the game, I eventually got one copy myself for Christmas, and Sonic 2 and so forth. And well, playing the games for years, they never get boring. And then over time, I did come to like Shadow the Hedgehog because honestly, I just see myself more as him because, you know, he's my edgy boy.
He's your edgy boy. I love that. You
Of course, Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog's my favorite character too, but I'd say my second favorite. But I will say for this is Sonic the Hedgehog, like some of us, is what you call my childhood hero. The inspiration, the carefree attitude he has in that there, though I just admire so much.
That is so sweet. I love that. I mean, I knew you loved him, but I didn't know that like he was like your childhood icon. I love that.
Absolutely, just loved it. Like, you know, the games, watch the shows, and need I say more? No, that's pretty much it.
No, I love that. Shadow has always been cooler than Sonic.
Well, at least we finally agree on something, as I'm Shadow the Hedgehog.
You guys are babies compared to this 40-year-old. Well, Eslo, I mean, you're cool still. You're still cool. My granddad turned 76 on July 12th. It's a special month. I don't know what's up with July. I prefer Knuckles. I know, I think, obviously this isn't spoilers, but I do think the third Sonic the Hedgehog movie is going to have Shadow in it. So be ready for that. Mm-hmm. That's exciting.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly it there, though, because if you haven't seen, we have a teaser trailer from Twitter and that there, though. Now, I wasn't paying attention to it quite, well, I was paying attention to it, but let's just say, not jump to conclusions in case it was some, like, joke or prank in that there. And I thought to myself, if this is a prank, hear me out, if it was a prank, even though it's going to be a cruel one, it's too well made to be a prank. But it turns out, nope, it's real. So
that's awesome.
And you've seen what it looks like. It basically is done the format, sort of like Sonic Adventure 2. I like that because you can see the spines, Sonic and Shadow. So I thought, yep, final confirmation, Shadow's in this film.
Tails is my fave lady. Me too. I love Tails. I like Silver. Shadow DLC coming soon in Sonic Generation. See, okay, this is my disclaimer. I grew up with the Mario stuff. I knew who Sonic was, but I never played it. I've never played a single Sonic game. I apologize to everyone who's gonna start leaving now. I just have never gotten around to it. I'd like to eventually, but there's so many things I need to play still. There's so many games, y'all. I don't have time for all of them, but I know Sonic. I actually love the Sonic the Hedgehog live action movies. Those are pretty solid movies. So I am very excited for the third one with Shadow. They did a really good job with those movies.
They definitely did.
That's why they keep making so much money. I mean, I think the writing is what makes it funny. The writing is so good. Plus, we just got confirmation Jim Carrey will be Dr. Robotnik in the third movie. And that shows you how much he loves making them, which is awesome.
Yeah, Jim Carrey loves his job there. But
he does love his job, but I'm saying, like, he's just so good. Like, I can't really see anyone else being Robotnik because he's just so crazy.
I mean, here's the thing about Jim Carrey. I mean, Jim Carrey, a guy who's so down to earth, but the thing is, when he gets into character, the guy's insane, and he has a knack for it. It's his talent. I mean, think of all the characters he played in the past movies. Like, for example, going from his younger years, like in The Mask, when he puts the mask on, right. He's crazy. When he plays as that lawyer, I forgot his name in Liar Liar, crazy. Do I need anything else? Oh yeah, Dumb and Dumber, crazy. And it's the holidays are finished. The Grinch, his version, again, crazy. It's a knack.
Noticing a pattern here. Sonic Superstars
is insane.
I apologize.
He just has the knack. It's just his talent. The guy is insane, but
never forget when the movie makers got bullied into fixing how Sonic looked. Guys, listen. I am not for bullying. I'm not at all, but we can all agree that coming together on the internet and like that was the best thing. That if we hadn't whined about it, the Sonic movie probably would have bombed. But because they're like, oh shoot, people are mad, we need to edit this, push time out to make this look good, and boom, they had like a blockbuster hit because of they understand the fans were mad. That is the power of the internet, people.
I actually have my own sayings for that. That said that you brought that up there is yes, we all know his first design, which is a complete
Lord.
chossing. What the heck was that? I feel like I have nightmares for months with that. But here's one thing me and my college friends actually discuss. Actually makes sense. Now, this is only theory, but think of how long it takes to design those by computer, right? And then having to change the design due to how horrible it is. They changed it in about a year.
Yeah.
I think if you think about it, it'd take more time to do that. So we think possibly that they actually had that backup just in case. I thought that first trailer was probably just some kind of sick joke there. But
yeah.
They actually had this because I mean, think how long it would take to
Well, not only that, you're totally right, but they have to impose him and redo him in every single shot. I think that I don't even know why he wasn't the priority. Like, that's maybe they were, like I said, I know a lot of people think they were trying to go for a realistic hedgehog, but okay, what part of a blue hedgehog that goes super fast is realistic? Like,
yeah,
I'm not saying that this was the best video game movie ever, but look at Detective Pikachu. They didn't go for realism. They went for what the cartoon version looked like in real life. That's why it worked.
Right.
You could believe that,
That's right.
Bulbasaur looks like Bulbasaur. Pikachu looks like Pikachu. And they're not, like, it wouldn't have worked if they had tried to go for super realistic Pikachu. Who would have saw the movie? No one.
It would have definitely been a total bust out there.
No, so it's like, I understand realism in some sort, but you have to make it convincing. And I think that the studio, when they were like, we got to fix this, that was the right decision. Because now look, 3 movies later.
Yeah, so basically to point that out is that first design, I'm guessing it was Paramount's basically take of how when people make a horrible design, because normally video game movies, live action, most times turn out to be total failures. So they probably show an example.
They've only recently started to done well. Recently.
They had that, and then turned out much better. So I thought, wait a minute, they may have probably had that from the get-go, because it would just take too long to redesign that just like that.
Yeah, I think that you have a point with the thinking that they had him on background, but it's like, why would you just have that? Like, I don't understand why that wasn't the first one, but it's just like we need to do the same thing for Megamind 2. Is there a Megamind sequel coming out? His first design was awful. Oh yeah, like I literally screamed. I was like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, I mean, look at his hands.
His mouth, his little legs were too. The proportion was off.
It looked like a horribly made onesie suit, and it was
disgusting. It looked like it was just creepy. It wasn't genuine, and it's just everything was wrong. It was wrong.
Helps you sell it every
Stupid
ads.
Yeah.
Like that. Let's put it online. And
well, luckily they had that other one. Then when we saw the new trailer, I thought, okay, that's actually much better.
It was like, oh my god, this is what happens when this is how the power of the internet works for good. Like, in a good way. Because, like, you should never bully, ever. But everyone was in an agreement that was the ugliest looking thing they'd ever seen. There is a sequel for Megamind coming soon. It looks terrible. Oh, no. I like the first Megamind. Sometimes we don't need to do sequels to things. Like, I'll be honest. I think The Incredibles 2 was crap. Looking back on it. I don't think it was very good.
I wouldn't really say it's my cup of tea. But, hey, it's not for everyone. As going back to when you were saying, like, you like the Sonic movies, but you never played the Sonic games. Now I'll say, in your defense, this is coming from me, a Sonic fan. Sonic is not for everyone. If you don't play it, then you don't play it. So that's fine.
I just know the general, like, you go through and collect rings. That's about the basis I know. I know there's story to some of them. It's just, I was just such a Mario kid. I don't know if this Megamind, I only know of Mega Man. It's a DreamWorks movie that came out. It's just like it's like a Shrek or something like that. It's a DreamWorks animation film. It's pretty good. It explores like anti-hero themes and being a villain, but being a hero. It's like kind of interesting. It's interesting. You should definitely give it a watch. I definitely think it has something there. Aslo, at least give it a watch. Michaela, hello, how are you doing? Welcome in. And all that stuff. So, guys, this is just kind of the disclaimer if you did not read the description. This podcast, we will be talking about mental health. We will talk about the good and the bad and all of that comes with. So there's your disclaimer. If you are uncomfortable talking about some very serious topics, this is your chance to mute or to leave. I totally understand, as this is not something for everyone. But at the same time, I do think that mental health is such a taboo still in society. Coming from someone who has a generalized anxiety disorder, and I struggle with my mental health a lot. I actually just struggled very recently with it, which is why I wasn't on Discord for a weekend. I'm doing a lot better now, but mental health can be very debilitating when it's at its lowest. So Callum, I know 2023 was very interesting for you as a, not only just as an individual, but for you, just you in general. You actually weren't streaming really for the entire year of 2023, and I know I was one of the rare people you kept in contact with. So I appreciate you so much for keeping in contact with me. I know that you weren't talking to a lot of people during that time, so I just want to say thank you for feeling you could trust me as you were going on a little bit of this mental health journey. You have talked about it on your channel. You actually, if you guys want to go back and watch his podcast episode where he talks about 2023, give it a watch. It's so good. Very, very good. Very real, very raw. So, basically, without beating around the bush, you suffered and battled with depression in 2023. Is that correct?
That is indeed correct, yes.
And you did seek treatment, which is huge. Not a lot of people do that sometimes.
No, it's very difficult to, and I understand that. There is a lot of people, when they come down with depression, they don't like to admit it because they think they feel ashamed from it there, or it's a weakness so that people will look down on them. But it's not true there when people do care about you, but actually you just don't think that when you get depression. But the thing is, I didn't really think it would happen to me, but it did, and I know exactly what it was. And I'll tell you, we all know this. It's mild, moderate, or severe. It's horrible.
Yeah, any form of it is. And the thing is that what's so nice is I feel like I taught is that you people don't understand, like, everything outside your brain, like, you could have the most perfect life, everything could be going smoothly, but your brain is battling with you inside. Like, you could have it all, like, pretty much, and inside your brain is telling you so much other stuff. And it's like, that's what I think people don't get, is like let's say they find out, so they're like, oh, them, I never would have guessed. Yeah, because a lot of the times we can fake it pretty well, which is kind of scary to think about, but you know, sometimes it's a hard subject to open up about. And I know you made a lot of great breakthroughs with your therapist, which was awesome.
I certainly did, yeah, and they were worth it as well. It's when it first happened around December at the end of 2022, and that last stream I did was either Friday Night Funkin' or was it the 2022 FIFA World Cup I did with Speed Inkling and that there, which we did see through to the end, and everything seemed fine that there though, but it goes to basically how throughout my life I sometimes get moments where I sometimes just feel off and that there, but I usually just get over those in a day or two, or to a week, should we say. But this, what happened to me this time was something that didn't happen a lot. Well, how should I put this? It was something a lot more. Like, you know, I first thought it was something that I can get over like usual, but no. I mean, it really started like basically this one night I had this horrible nightmare, and when I woke up, you know, my heart was going. I thought I heard my mum, my sister arguing. I think I said in there, and my heart was going places, and I was shaking. My breathing was going erratic, and I had a feeling something's wrong with me. So I knew something was not right, but I played it off like I normally would. I thought I'd probably get over in a week or two, but as it went on, it just wouldn't go away, and I just didn't know what to do. But until they found out, I say this, I mean, say 2 colleagues who I'm close to at work, they knew something was not right with me, and I couldn't deny it. I just broke down right there and told them what was wrong. I said I wasn't all right in that there, and I just, you know, explain what was going on with me, and they knew I had depression. So then they said to me, you know, to go see my doctor and get help. I needed help, and I couldn't deny it, and I had to say, you know, you're right, I have to get help. So I agreed, and then I spoke out, and then told like everyone in my server. I didn't make a community post on my YouTube channel. I should have done, but I wasn't right in the head. But I thought I'd tell my closest friends that there though what was wrong. And
sorry, my husband was making faces at me. I'm not smiling because of what you're talking about. My husband was trying to tell me something.
That's all right. That's all good. There, good. Smiling's good. So my friends from college, my colleagues, my mum, all said, you know, go see a doctor and go get help, which I did. So I gave into that there though. So I talked to my doctor about it, and to think that I actually detected my depression and came out open in just a month. As some people would take like months or years to finally open up, and it's usually too late. But to me, I detected it early, so that it was sure I had mild depression, but it was still bad. But all I can say is now we know people who have depression. We know this is a very harsh topic, should we say? Yeah, most people who have depression, they get thoughts of, those certain thoughts. But luckily for me, they didn't cross my mind. I couldn't bear doing that to myself. I couldn't do that to my mum. I couldn't do that to those close to me. I couldn't do it to the rest of my family, like my niece and nephew. I didn't want them growing up knowing their uncle did something stupid, should we say? But that's where I'll go from there. Those thoughts didn't come to mind there, so that was only the hopeful part there. I never had thought like that, so that's
really
good.
like that's the thing is like that's the thing is that you realized I don't want to leave them without, and that's how you knew like you were still in the logical sense of things, which is, I mean, that's really good that you were able to share. Let me read. Liver Sunday, hello. As someone who has depression on and off, kind of to a mild degree, having your brain decide that you're gonna be sad for literally, that's me, lady. That is let me tell you what, I can validate that. Like, how I describe it, like for me, more on the anxiety sense is when I saw my doctor and I got diagnosed with my anxiety disorder at 17. And they kind of they explained it to my parents as, so her brain does not produce enough serotonin as a regular person, which is basically how it works. They're like, you need serotonin, that's the happy drug, and that's the happy hormone. She doesn't make enough, and she never will make enough. And so that's hard to hear, but it helps me kind of come to terms that, it's not my fault sometimes, but it doesn't mean that I can't just wish away how I feel. Like, that's the hard thing, is like, let me keep reading comments. It's literally the worst, and it's so hard to explain to people who don't know what it's like. It is, because they're like, well, what's wrong with you? And it's so hard, because when dealing with invisible illnesses like mental health and depression, anxiety, those are invisible illnesses. It is so hard for people to understand what you are going through. And it's hard because you want to be open with someone about it, because sometimes when you're in those bad moments, you're like, I need to talk to someone, I'm calling out for help, but it's the judgment. I know for me, it is the judgment that I worry about facing, because, it takes a lot for me to be vulnerable with a person, because I have trust issues, but like, it's really tough. So if I'm going to be vulnerable with someone and they're like, well, you need to just not feel that way. Thank you. I am aware I need to not feel this way. Thank you so much. Glad I'm not paying you to tell me what you think. Let me keep reading comments here. Sheer condolence. Me and my mom are going to get out of state car ride to see family, and her argument is that I have to come and update you and not. Oh, I'm so sorry, Liver. Hopefully it gets worked out before you guys go. And when you deal with both depression and anxiety, it's a constant battle, because depression makes you want to do nothing. Anxiety tells you need to be doing something always. Yeah, pretty much. Like, how I describe it is, it feels different for everyone. Is when I feel really sad, it's like a heaviness on the chest. You feel like there's a rock sitting there and it won't go away. And it literally is a heavy feeling. Like, it sucks. And
exactly,
self-care is huge for us people who deal with that. But still, it's like, it's not a switch. Like, when people are like, oh, don't feel that way. Perfect. You know what? You're totally right. I'm going to snap that off and just go about my day. It's not like that. And I'm sure you can attest.
No.
It's not like that.
It's definitely a lot more than that. And that their depression is more than just feeling sad all the time. It really does things too. Like, you basically would think and be someone you're not. You wouldn't think right. It'd feel like you're in, like, basically, it's like if people are calling out your name, you can't hear their voices. You're like shut away from the world. And honestly, it's horrible. It's like I said, how horrible it is. It really hurts more than just being sad, because you get times in life in that day where you just sometimes just feel sad, and you cry in that there, or you just feel miserable until you get over it. But depression, it just doesn't. It's not as simple as just snapping out of it. You can't. It doesn't work that way. That's only in the fantasy worlds you see that. Really, it's more.
And most of the time it comes from people who don't understand it themselves, and that's okay. It's to this day, it's still something not everybody understands, especially people who don't go through it. And I mean, to a degree, you know what, we all get a little sad. That's just humans. We're all gonna feel a little sad sometimes about things, like, or down. That's normal. But when you feel like you just, like, the little things are hard to do, that's how you know. Like, any little thing is difficult. Let me read Mr. Dills. As someone who's been through it a lot with stuff, I've been having depression, but it won't go away, but it will when I do hang out with you guys. And I hang out with you guys, I do have personal issues, but yeah. And that's the thing, is finding your village is super important. When you feel depressed, you feel like no one's, yes, and like I can speak from my experiences, is that for me, when I'm in that, I don't want to burden people. I don't want to burden anyone because everybody's got stuff going on. That's the truth. So like, why am I gonna explain how I'm feeling when people have their own things going on? Like, my things is my things, but you need that. Finding your village, what's that? It means finding your group of people to rely on, your shoulders, your strength, where you go to when you are in need of comfort. That's what it means, finding your village. And so I'm very thankful I was a part of Sir Zero's village, because we did keep in contact quite a bit last year.
Yes, we did. You are one of the few I kept in contact with, and that they're my closest in my circle, and that there's you, of course, there. And then I had friends like Luna Fox Gamer and Tasha Gamer and a few others, and that there though. And yeah, how can I say is, oh wait, I hear a bit of an echo there. What the heck? Okay, never mind, it's probably just me. It's I get exactly what Eslo means. That's exactly how I felt. Like, I've had times that I felt like, am I worth being around anymore? Is my life worth living anymore? I mean, is it better if I just disappear all over again and never come back? But I know it's not true. But when you have depression, it makes you think those, because it's basically poisoning your mind to think those things, those chemicals in your brain.
That's a brilliant way of putting it. It literally is like poisoning your mind to think the possible worst. Like, I'll be honest, like, we're being real here. I've had thoughts of like, again, guys, apologies in advance if this makes you uncomfortable, you can leave. But I've had thoughts throughout my journey with this of, why am I here? I really just shouldn't be here. Maybe it would be better if I wasn't here. Like, this is just raw reality of how bad it can get when you just question, why am I here? I don't really think I'm benefiting anybody. And that's just how you can't help that. And so it's hard, because like your brain is literally telling you, oh, well, you're just this, no one wants to be around you, you're just a problem, you deserve to feel unhappy because no one wants to be around you. It's hard when you have to battle your own mind, and then could be outside factors with it too, but having to battle yourself is probably the worst fight you can have.
It's been definitely a lot of things that they're like things like that, and it's also the fact is like, I want to talk to people in my closest circle, and that to help me, and that like I want to talk to them what's wrong with me. But thing is, I've also been thinking like, over the internet we've had some people who basically have been too dramatic, shall we say, and basically sort of been crying to said friends like too many times, being like over dramatic, and I just think, okay, settle down, will you? But I think if I did that, I'd be just like them. But it's been different for me, apparently. I just thought, was it really just simple as that?
Right.
And of course it was. But again, it's just, you worry too much about things and you just don't think straight. It really just, it messes you up.
Yeah.
Like, so bad.
Totally
it's so
does.
bad. You feel like there's no way out. No.
And like, let me check up with chat here. We keep in contact, don't we, Zero? Because you feel like an older brother listens, and I want to say I appreciate you for it. That's from Mr. Dill. Lan says, I've never told anyone this, but at one point I feel like no one wanted me around. Well, that's wrong, because we love having you around. I feel crappy because I don't feel strong emotions when a sad event happens and then have a mental breakdown. But I was so jealous of my friend. Liver Sunday, it's hard. I understand that. For what it's worth, my DMs are always open 24/7. Do not say that lightly without saying too much about myself. My job is to make sure I was living happy and healthy lives. You matter. I'll get to you in a minute, Ryan. Don't you worry. I have something to say about you in a minute. Lion Spirit Low, welcome in. I sometimes wonder why I still stream, and then when I get a few people watching, I get reminded that if I don't, those people would eventually start asking where I am at. And the thing is like, with doing what we do, most of us are streamers, like, you build that community, and it is so easy. Your community is gonna pick up when something's wrong. That's just so normal. Like, they're just gonna know. They're just gonna freaking figure it out, whether you have the Discord server or just, and that's what's kind of nice about, that's one of I think the positives of having a streaming community, is people are like, hey, I haven't heard from you in a while, are you doing okay? Like, I'm just checking in. And you know what, here's my not disclaimer, here's my PSA. If you know someone who needs to be reached out to, reach out to them. Even if you're feeling like shit, just a hi goes so far. Just knowing you care.
Exactly. When you push past that barrier and reach out to talk to someone that they can help you, that you can trust, and then once you do that, you feel the weight lifting off your shoulders because you're opening up and letting them in instead of shutting them out. But the thing is, again, thinking like how others have been, being like true dramatic, I think if I do that, I'd be the same thing. So sometimes I think leave them be and fight this myself, but that's where it's been for a long time. But nowadays, since opening up to have my depression, I've been more open nowadays up until now.
I've also tried to be that way too, because I'm very much like, this is my issue. I'll fight it head on. I'll try and do it myself. But recently, there's been a few people who I can't fake it to anymore. I just can't. And I try really, really hard, but it doesn't work anymore. And the walls just come down. And that's really hard for me to be completely vulnerable like that. Link Cario, how are you? Welcome in. There's a few people I don't see anymore because they quit stream. Hope they know still care for them. I mean, regardless of streaming, if you have a way of contacting them. Cozy Bachota, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, I don't know if I've seen you in a while, but look it. I got your, I still have it in the packaging because I'm obsessed with it. But I got your sticker from the throne you sent me. Thank you. I love him. I'm going to put him on my black water bottle soon. I just love having him by my desk. He just sits here. So yeah, just letting you know in case you hadn't seen that. I got my cute little Kirby sticker that I love. But yes, how are you doing, Cozy? It's so good to see you. I'm so glad you're able to be here for a podcast. Making sure others are happy gives me happiness. That's how my mind works. Perhaps I'm not the best example. Always push aside my issues that I care about. I've learned to be. You are strong. You are. And like I said, get to you in a minute. I'm gonna head out. Love y'all. Have a great day. Thank you, Liver.
Yeah, I agree you're strong as well, Grande, because I'm always still calling you the god of positivity because you're always doing your best to make others happy. And I can agree with you because all a while not there though, but now being better, once again saying, making others happy lifts my life up a trifle because I do my best too, and knowing that I do my best too and they appreciate having me about. And honestly, it should be enough. I still have my insecurities sometimes. I won't lie about that because even though I'm
all do sometimes. Like no matter how old you get, you're always gonna have those. And Rob, hello, I do see you in. I feel like at almost 30, there's things I'm still insecure about, and it's tough sometimes because people be like, oh well, people just assume because you're getting older you're not insecure about things. That's not true at all. That's a bunch of bull. I've been well, had a bit of stressful, busy 2 weeks after my rebranding. Oh, good. Oh, awesome. Nice. Rebranding can be stressful or just any type of revamping.
You done a good job with that, Linky.
And the thing is, that is so valid and real. It is valid and real. I feel like, but at the same time, here's the deal is like, I think it's important that yes, it is good to take care of people. It is really good to look after people, but if I'll be honest, I've struggled with this recently, is that feeling of feeling drained from trying to take care of a lot of other people in my life. That's just how I've always been. I want to look after people, and I started to feel really mentally drained. And so I think it's important, if you get to that point, you have to take care of yourself, whether you do self-care, whether it's you go out for a few minutes, whether you unplug from your phone, whatever you got to do to take care of you, because you can't take care of other people if you're not good yourself.
Exactly true.
How can you expect to be there for someone if you mentally can't be there for someone? I'm glad to see there's some people actually seem happy. Lan, you're awesome. We love it. And Lion, we've been hanging out with you in the mod hangouts when I play Call of the Lamb. It's been awesome getting to know you more. You have to take care of yourself first. Yes. And I can just speak, being a mom, you are not first at all. This is where you just are. This is just how it is. When you're a mom, you are not first anymore. And I do struggle with that sometimes. I do. I'll just be honest and real here. But this is the part of motherhood you're not allowed to talk about because you're deemed a bad mom. Like, if you have any selfish thought, you are a bad mom. And it's like, that's not true. I'm still a person. Yes, I am a mother. Yes, I'm a wife. But I still have things I want to do as a human for myself. Which is why it was so good I got to get away with hubby. Me and him just got to be hubby and wifey. All of the roles didn't exist for a weekend. It was so good for the mind. That's another thing I would encourage. If you can get away for a vacation or just get away from everyday routine, please do it.
That's exactly
it. Is good for your soul.
It.
Do it.
That's exactly it there. So going back to last year and that there, during my recovery from depression, okay, so I went to see the doctor, got put on meds, and got put on therapy. Treatment, should we say? On treatment, should we say? So learning treatment and learning things like visual meditation from my therapist, which honestly I still do because it's very helpful. So 6 months, so that's about half a year in that there. That's like the first half of the last year was what the worst part of going through in that there though. So as I explained to the doctor, I say to you is how I see it when it comes to fighting depression, getting better, even with meds and stuff. It's like a plane going through turbulence. It's bumpy. It's going to be up,
that's a really good
down,
way to
all over
describe
the place
it.
there. It's not a straightforward upward path. Sometimes you dip down again there, which happened there because I had moments there where I dipped back down.
Yeah, I remember those moments because you were talking to me about it, but you came out of those much stronger. And if it was all this, then I mean nothing is ever like this. It's just not. Let me catch up on chat here. Yeah, we all struggle, but it's good to talk to friends and family because it's not good to bottle up. I tend to bottle up stuff, and I'm trying to be better about it. The only time I unplug is when I go bowling. I'll be honest, I'm going to try. When I was on my staycation, I would literally leave my phone places. I'm going to try and be better about that, too. And stuff, which I already have been. Like, just if I don't have my phone on me for an hour, okay, that's fine. It's no big deal. I feel like I can do that a bit better now. Because it is so easy, especially being on YouTube. It is so easy for social media to consume you. It really is. Let me keep. Everyone needs love. You're part of it. Don't forget to love yourself and take care of yourself. Yes. One thing that really sucks is when you talk about something that's upsetting you and people be like, don't worry about it or you'll get over it. Your feelings are validated. Exactly. Like, you don't have to understand the situation or whatever. Just say, I validate how you feel. That's all you have to say. Like, it's not that hard. Like, just being like, oh, you'll get over it. That's not a positive. Like, just say, I understand. If you just say that and nothing else, that's great. Like, you don't have to be like, well, what's your problem? Like, how about you just respect how somebody feels? It's not that hard.
Just being there for them. That's the important part.
Thanks. I did have something recently come up, but I'm doing better now. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing better. Depression is the worst. It's hard. I'm not a mom, but a lot of my clients are young moms, and they also feel that way. The idea of bad mom because they take care of themselves, and it is such a stigma. Like here's the thing. I will just say, like, the moment you become pregnant, you become a mom, and that sacrifice starts early on. When you're pregnant, so when they're that all starts, it's all and the thing is like, as a society, we've deemed if a mom wants to go do something for herself away from her child, she's a bad mom. That is not true. A mom can't be her best if she's not at her best. Like, that's just the truth. I can't be the best mom to my son if my mental health is in the tank, because he deserves a mom to be present, want to play with him, smiling, showing him what positivity looks like. But he also does see sometimes mommy doesn't have it all together, and that's okay too. Sometimes life is not rainbows all the time. There's just no way, and I get that.
It's not. I mean, life is life. I use this logic because we're video gamers. Life is not a video game. Okay, it's not as simple as that. It's more than that. And you mentioned about taking like vacation out there. Now here's the thing. You see, this was it sometime after? Was it after or before I went there? I did take a 10-day holiday with my dad and his partner all the way down in southwest England in Dorset, and it was amazing. It was an amazing
That's
holiday.
awesome.
And there's those. I mean, honestly, we got down there, we saw everything. Well, not everything, but we saw stuff there. We had walks. We went to beaches and just enjoyed it down there. And honestly, it was uplifting. Of course, when I came back, I know it wasn't gone, but I know it was still going because I was still recovering that there.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, that's just normal, even for someone blues, like, I mean, the thing is, when you're on vacation, you get to just kind of ride those highs, and when you come home, real life does set back in. That's totally normal. But just remembering those good times and stuff. Let me read chat here. You guys are really doing awesome with this stuff. I appreciate it. The biggest one for me is making people upset or concerned. That's why I don't vent. Everyone has stuff going on in their life. Yes, but I feel like it's okay to vent if you need to. Like, don't feel shy if you got to vent. We all got to vent. Definitely worried about falling apart after my little guy's here, but as my husband reminded me the other day, I can't take care of my son unless I'm okay. And don't forget that. Do not forget that. The amount of people that told me just get over it and move on, but honestly, it's so much easier. Yeah, and it's like, okay, I'd like to see if I said that to you, how you do well with that. And another thing is that sucks when people you really care about walk out of your life. That's the worst thing. Like I said, like, when you're friends with someone, you don't just get to ditch when life gets hard. That's so ridiculous, especially as an adult. Like, as adults, we all go through hard stuff. Being an adult is hard. Like, being like, well, I'm sorry you're going through this. Peace out. That's so rude. It's awful.
Tell me about it.
Yes, exactly. Lending an ear to someone can really help them too. I learned by doing that myself. Worry about you and others more. Hey, Marie, great to see you. Blah, blah, blah. Where did it go? You have to take care of yourself to be your best for your children. And I'm really trying to do that mentally. I really do try. But that's one thing me and my husband do well, I feel like, with each other, is when we're both, like, hubby will watch Emmett for an hour and be like, hey, can we tag team? Can I go relax? I'm like, yeah, sure. We've always been very good about understanding when the other one's at the limit a little bit. And that's been amazingly helpful. Is even I'll be like, hey, can I just like have a minute to lay down for 20 minutes and we'll switch. And that teamwork has always been there since since my son was born, and I'm very thankful for that. We've always been good about if he wants to play a video game or if I just want to sit on the couch and watch a show. And I think that's really been integral to our success as parents, is we understand when the other needs some breathing room. Let me keep reading chat. Sorry, a lot of y'all are talking, which is awesome. Awesome.
That's fine. Go ahead. Yeah, because that's all good for the show.
The whole idea is if I say nothing, no one be concerned. Yeah, right. I know I'm strong to keep things to myself. I feel me. Yes, and you do a good job of that. I don't like when someone says they know how you're feeling when they haven't been in the same situation. It really doesn't. Right. So, like, my advice on that is if you don't know how someone's feeling, don't be like, I know how you feel. Just validate their feelings. Because you probably don't know what they're going through, but at least acknowledging I'm here for you, that'll go a lot further. I couldn't even imagine that to do. Like, once you have me in your life, you can't get rid of me. I'm the same way. I'm like a sticky thing. Like, once I'm in your life, good luck getting rid of me. Hi, I'm here now. Blah, 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 blah. You gotta have the teamwork, and you do. And, like, this is what I love saying is, like, I'm like, my disclaimer, I'm not a pro-woman anything, but I'm a firm believer that it takes two to make a child. It takes two to raise a child. It's not a one-person show. It is both. It literally is why there's two parents in most situations. You gotta work together.
Yep, you do.
20 like hype. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. And yes, thank you for plugging Sir Zero's link again. You guys are killing it. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thanks guys. I appreciate this.
Dad gotta be dad too. Yeah, and it's so important, like, seeing the way, like, oh, there's an ad, I'm sorry. Oh, stupid music.
I know the ad's not there though, but I'll say this. Thank you for plugging, but I still tell you, my channel is clickbait. Don't go. It's a trap.
It's not a trap. It's fun. Your channel's great. And also, again, this is the kind of person you are. Is you did a stream yesterday dedicated to helping Luna get the parts for her PC. And that is amazing how much you love her. That is so just ridiculously sweet that you took time out of your day and you streamed for 6 hours doing Mario Kart. I was like, oh, he's still going. Isn't it bedtime?
6 hours and 45 minutes to be exact. And 7 hours worth of that day.
And then how much, if you don't mind me asking, do you know how much you raised for it?
I do. We raised, in Great British pounds, we raised about over £60.
What?
So
That's amazing. She deserves it so much. She's not here right now. She's at work. She'll hear this. But Luna hasn't streamed for almost a year. And let me tell you what, Luna is one of the most supportive, sweetest people out there. Don't listen to her when she says she doesn't deserve it. Like, I cannot wait for her to get back in the game. She's so deserving of it. I can't wait for that girl to get monetized because she's going to have the cutest emotes ever. And this is just one step closer to getting her back in the game. Because I was actually there. We were doing a scavenger hunt when her laptop died. When that died, we were doing that together.
It was very unfortunate that day.
No,
but yeah,
she didn't deserve that.
And I always do my best to help her because she's she's basically one of my online sisters. That day, I looked out for her so much that day because she's been through stuff of her own that day though, and I pulled so many strings for her in that day though. But I'll tell you, I don't regret it. I'm glad I never gave up on her, and I just refuse to give up on her because she's a good person.
Yes, thank you for plugging her.
I knew I could save her, and I did. And look at her now. She's getting by, and she's being patient, and she knows it's gonna happen. And when she does, we're gonna jump in to help her.
Where can I donate? Sir Zero, do you mind sharing Luna's do you have a link that people can donate for her PC parts?
I can quickly go grab it. I mean, if you want to, you can go to one of her streams, go to her latest stream, go to her description, and you'll see a stream, lads. But if you want me to, if I have permission to share it in the chat, I can. If you really want to, because I appreciate.
Yeah, you can send it to me, and I'll put it in the chat if you don't mind. DM it to me on Discord. But yeah, we'll put it in the chat. Yeah, so it's 75. That's amazing for us, Amir. That is absolutely amazing. Truly amazing, Zero. That's one of the things I really admire about you. You'll do things for that to help a friend. Not too many people would do that. You two have a lot in common. You both do.
Yeah, I do.
It's-
I have a mutual understanding with her, just like I do with another friend.
I meant
mentioned
yeah,
as
that
well.
too, but I meant like you and Ryan have a lot in common.
Yeah, I do. I see to her like a little sister, just like I do with another friend that there, though. If you all know her, Tasha Gamer. I just have a mutual understanding with those two, and then I looked out for them so much, and
And you
what can I say?
understand. What's nice
That's
is
just
you
what I do.
understand when you have that bond with someone. It's so special, and that's what's nice is you totally understand having that
In their-
with someone.
Yeah, because in their own ways, they've been through so much, and I just can't abandon them. And the same thing with Luna. I just refuse to abandon her. Because if I did abandon her, then what the heck am I even doing here? Right, there you go. I just gave the link to her Streamlabs in the DMs there.
Perfect. I'll go grab it and let me catch up on chat. I miss Luna. Hope it sounds like she'll be returning very soon, and we are going to break her so much. Hats off to Sir Zero for all that hard work. Us too, dude. Sir Zero's free and amazing. I just love 11. Dude, we could go on. We could go off on you right now. Okay, better watch it. That is enough in itself. I can't wait for her first stream back. Yeah, that's gonna be the most She's gonna be so broken. She won't even know what to do with herself, and it's great.
I will tell you that the £60 we did raid, which is you said 75 USD.
Yes.
Pro Happy. Okay, that's fine. Thanks, Jade. But I will say this: I did actually put in a little extra of my own because I didn't think I was going to set out with that. I put an extra of my own. I put like basically £20 of my own in there.
I love that.
So in total, by the exchange rate, that's a total of nearly $100. So that's a start for her. Because what can I say? It's me.
Okay, I think I did this correctly because I'm so bad at stuff. I'm gonna put it into the chat. So, yeah, there we go. I think the link, that is for Luna's, so if you guys want to donate, there you go. That is her Streamlabs, blah, blah, blah thing. I'm so good with words.
If it's to happen that she's going to, I will say this, she'll probably get notifications from her PayPal, but I just hope it doesn't, make her feel, surprised too much because she's at
What
work
the pack?
right now,
Hello, welcome in. I gave her £5 for a new PC camera for that's the thing is, even yesterday when I was promoting the stream, just you being there and supporting it, that matters too. Like, that's all that matters. Like, even if you can't, I heard she's getting a new VTuber too. Oh yeah, she's gonna be all freshened up. Hats off to Zero, working so hard. I'm just making sure reading chat good, blah blah. So did her laptop die? Is that what happened? She wasn't streaming. Yes, so me and Luna did a collab together. We actually did an Animal Crossing scavenger hunt collab, and her PC just died. There was no fixing it, no saving it. It just died. There was no coming back, and it was really sad because that was a year. It's been a year. It has been a year since she streamed. She tried a few times, but it just wasn't gonna work. Perhaps I shall make my secret idea not such a secret now. What is your secret idea? Tasha Gamer, hello, welcome in. I have your big bro in chat here right now. He's been amazing. Tasha. There's so many people here showing love and support. Yeah, secrets don't make friends. I say that to him all the time.
I wouldn't be. I'm actually I am surprised, but then it is Tasha. So
guys, let's get Tasha's link in the chat, please. I have a command for it. It's just Tasha. Basic, simple, boring.
And there's the Sonic of the community. That's her right there.
Now I'm like so curious. I need to know what the secret plan is. What's his plan?
Ryan has a plan.
See, I literally even have her command. She loves Sonic and all things FNF. See, I know her. I know.
Loving Sonic. She is Sonic. She is the Sonic of the community.
But yeah, I literally, if anyone deserves to be monetized, it's freaking her. And it sucks that her, like literally, guys, like and I love that she's not here because she's gonna watch this and be like, what the hell? I'm be like, guys, when that first stream she schedules back, I want to see 20 likes before she even starts. Like 20 before she starts, before she clicks that button to go live.
It's gonna be the biggest welcome back for Luna ever.
And she so deserves it. And the thing is, she's so good to every channel she's a part of. She's just my friend. And I call her my internet kid for a reason. She's amazing. I'm actually new to Zero's community. It always feels good to be valued by any community. Yeah. Like, Sir Zero's just always been awesome. He literally, is a gentleman in all the true meanings of the word. A true gentleman. So kind, understanding. He'll be there for anybody, really. But remember, you have to take care of yourself, too.
I know. All I can say to all it is, I try.
That's right. Where'd you DM me, though? I don't see. I'm guessing he'll DM. No, I'm all anxious. I'm like, what's the secret plan? Oh, there it is, literally.
Ryan is plotting very sus. What are you doing? Wait, it's not my business. I shall not know.
And, yeah. Thank you all so much for being here. It's been amazing so far. And guys, like I said, we want to get 0 to 2K. So if you haven't, go and subscribe to him. You need to subscribe. Like, now. Do what I say.
And I'm just gonna still say, no.
Yeah, we'll get you to 2K. It's gonna happen.
It'll happen eventually. I'll give it to, like I said, I'll give it to the end of the year at least. Give
Oh, you're so gonna. I mean, maybe you'll even get to 3K by the end of the year because, like, 2K. Oh yeah, you're gonna get there, buddy. Like I said, we could be party buddies. We can be party buddies. Let's get 0 to 2K. Yes, I love that. I love that. Because if anyone deserves it, he does for sure.
But like I said before, if by some odd reason by the end of the year I still don't reach 2K, I'll be like, okay, YouTube is definitely on stuff. And
YouTube is on stuff. Let me tell you what, I've had some streams where I've had to refresh so many times because there's this new thing it's been doing. Like on yours yesterday, it would go to an ad, right? But then I couldn't get back to the stream. It was so weird.
I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's not just yours. It's like any YouTube stream. It's been doing that. All right, guys. I'm actually gonna BRB. So, I don't know if I'm subbed to 0. Oh, you don't know? Oh, well then, here you go. There you go. Here's a link. I love that. There you go. Go subscribe. There you go. I solved your problem. But I'm gonna be right back. So I'll let Sir Zero entertain you guys with whatever he wants to talk about while I'm away for a minute.
Okay.
It's not letting me donate. I think she has to be live, maybe. But is that what?
You should be able to, because I've been able to. If you have PayPal, then
if you have
should be able
PayPal,
to.
yeah. Okay, like I said, I will be right back. So you guys get to enjoy my BRB screen.
Okay. So first I'll just say, like, you should be able to. If you have PayPal, it just connects to that, and then you should be able to actually donate to it. But don't feel like you have to in that there. Just make sure. Okay, no PayPal. Oh, there you go. Then no PayPal, then no luck. But yeah. As Karen says that there, though, I've always just done my best trying to help everyone as best I can. But nowadays, I know not to push too hard because, as being open with everybody, when it comes to mental health and that there, I honestly, I have no regrets, just being open about it. But what else do I say? These days, sometimes, even though I'm prone to anxiety attacks, which happens after depression at there though, but again, I just do my best, try to make sure I don't be quiet about it, because I even say this, as much as we all want to keep quiet about mental health and basically try and get on with our lives there and don't bring anyone down, because we think, if we're depressed, we bring the mood down, or we ruin other people's moods, or people would look down on us or judge us. But if you do that, it just gets worse for you. Take this from someone who has experience with that now.
I'm back. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. Go ahead.
As I say, it's never wrong to go seek help, because there's always someone out there that cares for you. And the only thing I say is, some have a lot, some have a few. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many you have. If they have at least one, then that's better than nothing. And go to that one person that will help you.
Exactly. Let me catch back up on chat here. It's not letting me donate. Hopefully we'll get fair. Okay. Oh, okay. No PayPal. Yeah. Hi, my nieces say hello. Hello. How are you doing, Brett? Good to see you. Hi, girls. Love ya. Miss you. You done a very good job with that 0. Just showing up to people's streams are more than, and that's the thing, is just like I said, like that, just being there for someone is just it means so much more than you think. Yeah, if you have a Streamlabs account, it's good to talk about it. It's like a weight lifted. Thank you, welcome. YT has been doing some weird stuff with their war on people using ad blockers. But I feel like they broke. YouTube is broke. Internet slightly on the low side. I'll see how long I can stay here. No problems, Tasha. You're good. We're not quite done yet. We'll probably go a little longer since everything's still awesome, because Callum is awesome. Duh. Duh.
Again, I try.
Well, you do a pretty good job, but yeah. But yeah, it's just like the thing is that I feel like it's just so important to like have those people you can go to and talk to if you're comfortable with them, of course. Like that matters so much. Okay, I'm practicing my ACT. Oh, good. Bye, lady. Thanks so much for being here. It was great to see you. I know I haven't streamed in the morning in a while. I will try and do that. The idea's been set. Oh Lord. Hold on a second. I gotta see this.
But I'm cute. I know it's a good idea when it's Ryan. Yeah, but don't worry about your internet being on the low side there, Tasha. Just happy to see you here and that there, mate.
I approve of that idea. Anyways, that's true, Linkario. YT's been doing its own thing. Even chat can break sometimes. The video just stops. It's so punishing. Or recently, can we all talk about how you'll be watching a stream and it makes you go back to the beginning? Back to where, but this is a great topic and glad you're addressing it. Love you, girl. Marie, thank you so much. I love that. I've been talking to you too. Thank you so much. I'm glad you got to be here for a little bit. Have a great day at work. I'll be seeing you. I mean...
Yeah, I've seen that happen before. Like, I'm going to someone's stream, it goes to adverts, and it goes to the beginning of it. You have to click the right
and it's like, well, like, some people won't even move for them.
What is this rubbish? What is this?
I know. Come on, like...
No problem, Tasha. No problem at all, mate. Always do what I do. But yeah... It's like the question I keep asking. What the heck is YouTube on?
And the thing is like, so many people are like, oh yeah, I don't get, like, here's the thing. I'm such a creature of habit. I would never move to Twitch. I would never. It's too complicated. No way. Like, that's just, my brain can't deal with it. I'm sticking with YouTube. But, like, I understand, like, but YouTube has become such a streaming platform. They need to really improve on some things with that. Yeah, it keeps doing that to me too. Thanks, Sarah, by the way. You're doing a great job here. Your sis says you're doing a great job. I have it forward to the... Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I'll be watching, like, yours, and I'm like, hello? Twitch has its issues, too. Yes, they do. But, like, that's the thing. Is so many people are, like, riding the Twitch train right now, which is fine. If Twitch works for you, awesome. I think you should do it. I just feel like YouTube is breaking their own site with this war on ad blockers to, like, the live likes as well as the other features. Yeah, it's just weird. It's a weird time for YouTube, for sure. They don't... Because when the YouTube started, it was just videos. Like, you couldn't even make a living doing it. It was just videos to make people laugh. That's all it was. It was like, oh yeah, watch this video about this groundhog making a face. It has evolved so much to what it is now. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. It was during my college years when I first came across YouTube. I don't know how I did that, but it was just watching videos.
I don't know either. I don't know. Like I said, I joined in 2007 once I turned 13 because I was a good noodle who did by the terms of service. But yeah, YouTube was just, you watched funny videos. It wasn't like a podcast or streaming, or it was just like stick figures on crack. Anyone remember the stick figures on crack videos? That's what I watched.
I remember there was Stickman videos there when they were actually
videos were very popular in the early days of YouTube. Back in my day, YouTube didn't even exist. Well, yeah, YouTube didn't exist till 2007. Like, all of these children born, they've only known YouTube. Back when I was a kid, we had outside. You went outside.
YouTube. And we all know this pointless fact. Because YouTube, where the poop is.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
Hey, I was just say, do stay away from those because
dude, those are so awful. I used to, but that's the thing.
And they are interesting, should we say?
When I went outside and played with Pokemon cards, JG Wood, why are you awake so early? Brooke, it's 12:30. Also, hello, good morning, Brooke. How are you doing? Why am I awake so early? I had to take my kid to school and stuff, and then I had to take him shoes because he peed. Yeah. But how are you, Your Majesty? I hope you slept well. Yeah, exactly. When I was a kid, we rode bikes on the road, for example. I have hours of playing outside. The weather's just kind of iffy, but Emmett does have a trampoline on our porch where he bounces around and gets his energy out, which is nice. I'm tired. I'm always tired. I used to stream to Twitch for around a decade until I started making stupid decisions, and now impossible to grow there. Oh, okay, interesting. I didn't know you started on Twitch. Oh, I loved riding my bike. I was such a bicycle kid. I wish I would love to have a bike now, but I'm so short and awkward and weird that I don't know if a bike would fit me now. You know what I mean?
I'd have a bike, but reasons why I don't is I got nowhere to put it, and two, I still remember that one time I rode my dad's bike and fell off it and scarred my elbow.
Aw, when I was young, I was on a Razor scooter. Oh my gosh, Tasha, the Razor brand was everywhere. I think I'm the oldest YouTuber here. Been here since. No, I said technically I had my YouTube since 2007. So I literally did not get serious about making content on this thing till 2 years ago. Yeah. Oh, you were a bicycle kid? Ha! Cool. What? Yeah, I love my bike. I got a bike like every year for Christmas. Razor scooter to the shin. Oh, yeah. Or when it would hit your ankle. Oh, Lord.
I wonder if I've seen those Razor scooters before. I'm not really too sure if I have.
You will eventually have the ability. I know, I can't gift. Let me see. Maybe I can. Can we gift memberships? I don't know. We're going to find out. Because YouTube is trying out the feature where you get the free gifted memberships. I'm going to just see.
I have that option on my channel.
You do? I see. I didn't. Let me check.
Because I think Ashley did it once before. She gifted a few memberships before one time. So I actually have that option on my channel now.
Yeah, it's not saying I have 10 free gifted members. I just have the ones where you buy them, which sucks. I'm not cool. I'm not cool like you guys. Where? I'm not cool. It's okay. I'm used to that my whole life. I'm the lamest person ever.
Oh, stop that.
Yes, he's popular. You eventually, sorry, Kai Grande Tasha. Yes, I know things. Thought that was how I was gonna go out. You loved your bike as a kid. Yes, someone else doofy. Am I surprised? Am I surprised? No, I'm not. I'm eating a muffin in the bath and I dropped it. Brooke, I love you so much. Also, Brooke, look, you know what? I mean, just dust it off and eat the muffin.
God.
I like the raids officially free instead of being locked by monetization and sound alerts affiliate, which is fun. At least you have members. Jade, we gotta get you there. You're growing like a weed. Also, sub to Jade.
Yeah, membership gifting.
I'm about to. That's my breakfast. Girl, dust off that soggy muffin. Send me a picture of it. I want to see the soggy muffin. Dude, if that was me, I would have cried because I cry about everything. Like, I cry so after having my son, I cry about everything now. So if you know me, you know. But yeah, I would be bawling my eyes out over that muffin. But yeah, speaking of memberships, I legitimately would have cried. Well, Jade, you're pregnant, so I think I would have blamed that on hormones. I almost cried, but I need those tears for later, I'm sure of it. Brooke, you come with me. I'll give you a hug. I'm just actually curious. I know so Supreme members, you voted on an emote. I thought we had a slot, but we didn't because YouTube is so stupid.
YouTube sucks.
Let me see. How many do we need to a freaking emote slot? I know we're close. It's probably gonna mock me and be like, you need blah, blah, blah.
I mean,
6.
I say YouTube needs to
it
sort
was
things
4,
for the algorithm,
but now, so guys, it's 6 to another emote because YouTube is stupid. So yeah. What the heck is that?
There.
Cozy with the 1 gifted membership. Thank you so much. Who's gonna get this? Tasha! Well deserved. Thank you so much, Cozy. Okay, it's 5 now. It's 5 now.
Awesome. Look at that. That's awesome.
Thank you, and we get to see adorable Fampy. I mean, who doesn't love seeing adorable Fampy? Thank you, Cozy, so much. Tasha, enjoy your emotes. Enjoy that.
Yeah.
Yeah, holla hype for Cozy. Cozy's awesome. She is legit awesome. So supportive. Perfect time to gift. Your mom. Brooke, I love. Yes, what about my mom? Thank you for being a member for 4 months. You guys, stop it. Stop it. Stop.
They're probably never gonna stop. No, you shouldn't. Break her, guys. Break.
No,
Karen.
this is about Sir Zero. This is Sir Zero's moment. What the? Ah! No! What is this? Garrett with the $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Wait, this is why? Why?
Because reasons. That's why.
No, no. Hey, Car. No! What is happening? The seal has been broken. Cozy, with another gifted membership. Red Kirby got this one. We got a hype train rolling. My face hurt. Thank you guys. Okay, that's 3 more. You guys are crazy. I mean, I'm not mad because how many more left? 3. Cozy, sit down. You sit down. I mean, yes, we get to see adorable Fampy go off.
I would basically just say, get broken, Karen, and cry. Tears of joy, that is.
My time to shine. Keep that love and support. Come on, guys. Hype. What do you mean, my time to... What are you up to? Wait, what? Okay, wait. Who's on the podcast? This is Sir Zero DM, a.k.a. Callum. He's amazing. We've talked about a lot of good stuff, and we're having a great time. Like, honestly, I'm having a good time. Are you having a good time?
Oh, I'm having the blast.
Oh,
Thank
yeah,
you.
it's 6. Because it's 6, so we need 4 more. I can't count. I'm bad at math! I like his voice. I mean, who doesn't love a British accent? Sir Zero, you have a wonderful speaking voice, though. Brooke likes your voice.
I'm just British, but thank you.
I'm just British. No, you have a great speaking voice. That's why you stream.
Oh, yes, well, I am the British, and I'm not talking posh right away, so I'm stopping.
Can
right
you
there.
actually, like, okay. Cozy, what is this?
Oh my god, 5 more. Here we go.
Oops is right, Cozy. Oh my gosh, guys. We need all the hype for Cozy being amazing. Seriously.
Hold it.
We get to see Vampy go off a lot. Little Tiger, X-Virus, Joseph Neal, Grand Star Luigi, and Galaxy Kitsune got these ones. Thank you so much. So hopefully that slot will open, and I can put that freaking Vampy thing in today.
Did Cozy say oops? Excuse me, that's my style. I'm the one that says oops.
It
Sorry.
better be. It better let me put Vampy in, because I hate how YouTube is weird. If not, I will give them. I will give more myself if I have to, because we want that Vampy. Yeah, we get to see adorable Vampy go off, so I'm so sorry, guys. You know, until today, I didn't know his real name. Yes, Sir Zero's real name is Callum. I'm good at hyping others up to spoil. I have it down to a science. Oh, yeah? What science? Look at that little Vampy baby go. Is anyone upset? No. Who doesn't want to see Vampy in a witch hat waving?
No, wow.
Cozy breaking Karen hype. Yeah, literally. Today's the great thing. Thank you all so much for showing love and support Karen today. You guys are the absolute best. Oop, Cozy. Oops is right. But seriously, thank you so much. I just proved a doof. What? What?
Uh-oh, is there more?
I don't know. Can I handle any more?
Someone, I sense you is pulling the Henry Stickmin smirk face. You know, if you know Henry Stickmin. The smirk face, which means you're
the smirk face.
Yeah, I can share that. I can share that in DMs there. So it's basically this face right here. If you see there, Karen, that face right there.
The cream emote.
Imagine Ryan pulling that face when he's plotting something like. You're like, no.
I'm looking for
That's what
something. I don't see anything.
That's what I do when I'm plotting, and that's what I do when I'm plotting. And then like one's like Luna or Tasha, but like,
I don't see anything, Lan.
no.
Are you blind? I don't see anything.
You don't see it in DMs? It's a very small.
Oh, that? Your smirk? But no, someone said there's something Grande server. I'm confused. What?
Henry's smile, I call it though.
I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh, that in Poke 2? I was already there, I thought. Oh, Lan, I already caught that thing. I caught one already. Sorry, I caught that. Got an email that I just got gifted a membership. Thanks. You're welcome, Joseph. Enjoy. I'm confusing you. That's good. Why are you confusing me? But yeah, so I think we can move on to that. Guys, I'm gonna open the floor if you guys want to add honey. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear that.
I can hear something in my
It's
headset.
my husband playing guitar. I love dropping in when I can. You're always sweet. No, Cozy, you're sweet. Thank you so much for the support. I'm so glad because you told me you watch the podcast on VODs when you can. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. And thank you for being a member for 2 months. That's my job to compete people. Wait, y'all keep notifications on for your emails. Hi, husband. Yeah, he's playing guitar. Sorry. But yeah, if you guys have any questions for Callum right now, this is your chance to ask him anything. Johnny got some sick skills. He's taught himself how to play guitar, by the way. That's all self-taught. Anyways, but yes, I'm going to open the floor. If you guys want to ask Callum some questions, I'm going to start looking for a raid target. We're going to end in just a little bit, but please ask him anything. This is your guys' time to ask him questions. Yee.
Right. And I'll answer as best I can. Unless you're asking something I don't want us to answer, then yeah.
Well, they will keep it appropriate. Over my dead body will it be inappropriate.
I know. I trust your community. Not until people break 0. No, Eslo, no breaking me. But I do appreciate the sub I did get there. Thank you. I got someone that subbed.
Oh, Sir Zero, I'm gonna DM you an idea. You're gonna probably like this idea.
Breaking is also a fantastic idea. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not.
Yes,
okay,
break him. I made it! Purple, you made it! How are you doing, guys? If you haven't checked out Purple, we have a very awesome collab at the end of the week. So, yeah. That'll be fun. But, yeah, I'm just having getting so much love today, sis. Just you wait, bro. Just you wait.
Hi, Savannah.
Breaking Zero is a fantastic idea. I approve. Breaking Zero is a fantastic idea. Sir Zero, I sent you a DM. I'm doing well, just got done just eating lunch. Nice. I'm waiting. Waiting for what? But yeah, Sir Zero, what do you think of my idea?
Your idea is great.
Yeah,
I like it.
I knew you would think so. But yes, any other questions? Oh, someone asked, what's your favorite Sonic game?
My favorite Sonic game depends from retro or recently. Because, I think my favorite Sonic game of all, and that there would be Sonic Adventure 2. Totally not because that's my boy's debut game in that there, but the fact the game is just so good. So Sonic Adventure 2 would definitely be my favorite game, as it's just great. You can play both the Hero and Dark stories, and then play the last story afterwards when done both. And yeah, it's a great story and a great game. My favorite color, my favorite color would be blue because, well, but since like in Shadow, I'd say it would probably now change. That probably would change to red.
I'm kind of surprised about it being blue. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just getting the raid stuff set up. Okay.
But yeah, ask away, and then I'll answer.
What's your credit card number? She's just joking. Yeah, what's your credit card? Please share.
The credit card number is if you can figure it out.
If you can figure it out. That could be many possibilities. If you could play one more game for the rest of your life, what would it be? Love these questions.
He was wondering if you should or not. What are you doing? You're not going to break me.
If you could play one more.
You're not going to.
Your hair is amazing, by the way. Whose hair? I was wondering if I should or not. Yeah, but guys, if you could play one more game for the rest of your life, what would it be?
If I could play one more game for the rest of my life, what would it be? Oh gosh, that's a question that there.
Whose hair? I mean, whose hair? Mine? The messy ponytail look? Thanks, guys. I just was like, I don't want it to look like it's sandwiched to my head, so we did the messy look. Anyways, continue, Cal. I'm sorry.
So if I could play one more game for the rest of my life, it would probably be my favorite Zelda title, Twilight Princess, because I just love that game.
What do you like to do outside of YouTube?
Now that one's easy. Like going from the usual, just playing video games and watching TV, I actually love being outside and walking because, for someone who likes video games, I love being outside. So going out on walks because it's getting out there and it's just something that just, calms the mind though. So I just love going out to walk.
Yeah, that's great. That's something I need to just get back to the gym in general. But I got really, really sick in December and it threw off my entire everything. So yeah, but all right, guys, I think this will be a good place to wrap it up. Oh my gosh, Sir Zero, Callum, you were just amazing. Okay, one more. Have you ever had tea and crumpets? Fuck, I love it.
Yeah, I drink tea, but I only had a few crumpets before, so I'll say yes. So for argument's sake, yes. I'm such a Brit.
It's okay, we love it. But yeah, me coming in right at the end, no worries, Purple. I know you're busy with school, and we love that. But honestly, Callum, thank you so much. I was so happy when you agreed to be on the show because you're amazing. I'm so proud of the progress you have made in this past year. I know last year was a difficult year for you, but honestly, 2024 is looking like you're here, dude, and I'm so proud of you. You're gonna get to 2K. You're so amazing. You're so awesome. Need I say more? I think everybody can agree, right?
As I always say in that there, one day at a time at the end of the day, and as long as I'm going by that, it's what keeps me sane, and yeah, say no more. That's it, really, isn't it?
All right, guys, so we have a raid target picked out. I don't want to say who it is, actually. We're going to keep it a surprise. There is a redirect set up.
Oh, we're going to keep it a surprise because that's how we are.
So it's a surprise raid. I'm not going to say who we're raiding because it's going to be funny and I'm going to love the reaction. I love how natural you are with your guest. I will continue to repeat that. Cozy, thank you so much. I mean, at the end of the day, these shows, yes, they are on my channel, but I really want the attention to be on them, to learn about them, learn about their life outside of YouTube. And honestly, also, Sir Zero, you were the 20th episode of the show. That's pretty awesome.
The 20th, thank you.
The
That's
20th
brilliant.
podcast episode, which is fantastic. But yes, we have our raid target. Is it podcast raid? Yes, it is podcast raid. Also, before we wrap up, tomorrow is the first big party of the month. Guys, tomorrow is my 2-year streaming anniversary. That's insane. And it is the actual day. I started streaming on February 7th of 2022. So tomorrow we are partying. We are going to celebrate. We will be playing Animal Crossing and Mario Kart, which were the first 2 games I played streaming wise. So come hang out. It's going to just be fun. We might maybe watch a little bit of my first stream. Maybe one of the first streams I did. Maybe my first Mario Kart stream would be funny. We'll see. Can we get... Yes! Yes, Brooke, we can.
Should I actually say... Did you say tomorrow marks 2 years of streaming?
Yes.
Well, what a coincidence, because I wanted to wait for this tomorrow, but I think I'll say it right here if it's okay, because all of you guys have been amazing and been very kind and welcoming that day. I think I'm going to tell you this, that tomorrow is the 7th of February. Tomorrow is there, but coincidence you say that is 2 years for you, but for me, that actually marks 5 years of streaming for me.
What?
5.
No way! So you have to come and we'll celebrate you too!
Well, I'll be working tomorrow, so.
Oh well, I'll just remember. I remember when Karen was about to. We'll talk all about that more tomorrow. 2 years. Wow, you've grown so much in all that time. Thank you, lady. It's not without you guys. Seriously. Yeah, first streaming. We have 2 parties this month, but let's do the first party. Yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow is 2 year streaming anniversary. It is in the evening. Please make sure you ring that bell. We will be playing Animal Crossing party games, and then we will play Mario Kart together, and just kind of reflecting on the past 2 years together. And then Saturday is my collab with Purple, so please make sure you ring that bell for that. But yes, we are going to go on a raid. #podcast raid. Callum, I'm probably going to end the call as soon as stream ends, so just letting you know. But yes, thank you so much for being on the show. I loved having you. But yes, we are going to go raid. #podcast raid. The redirect is set up. Thank you guys so much for being here with us, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
All right, see you guys later. Thank you so much for the welcome. I really appreciate it. You're all amazing.
Yes, guys, let's go raid. Please wait for the raid link. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.